Morning, everybody. Oh, bloody wet and horrible. Yeah. So it is early today. I'm night shift tonight, so I thought I'd get up early, come up, and then I can go back and have a coffee and chillax in the morning with Mrs. S. Remember when I was doing this? Is what I think. Yeah, but I've got well, my point here there. I forgot. It's too early, but I haven't even had a coffee. I think me garlic. This one from, it would have been Kefalonia. I think it's got a thing called white rot, and I'm going to pull it up. And if it's got white rot, that bed's out of commission for onions or garlic. I mean, I might try it as an experiment one time, but someone mentioned it on the comments when I was kind of having a look, just thinking, and said, "Oh, Tyrone, I think you've got white rot there." Now, I hadn't heard it as white rot, but it's just kind of, apparently in certain areas, it's like devastating to the kind of onion allium crop, and it really kind of spoils it up, or you kind of use it. So I'm going to have a look. I think I remember getting this. I don't know where it's just like a white, almost mould across the bottom of your bulbs. Now I've just pulled one up there. See what you think. Can you see it there? See, it's got this like white gunk on it. So, I mean, I might keep the bulbs for eating, you know what I mean? I mean, they're not that big, but they're not going to do anything more if they've got this kind of white rot. And to be honest, they're as close as I could leave them a couple more weeks, to be honest, but I'm thinking if they've got this kind of nonsense on them, time to come out anyways. So I think we're going to get them out today and get something else in. I'm not sure what though. So we'll have a look. I'm not sure with that one, to be honest. They're not very good, whatever they are. See, that's all kind of wet and gunky. Maybe it was just the garlic, but something there. Has anybody else had this white rot? These are definitely littler garlic bulbs. Tiddly things. Now there's a thing that's all kind of just mush. So look there, you can see that's a good example of it. Some of them have got it and some of them haven't, so it's definitely kind of in the bed, you know. In all, I think 6 that definitely had it. Look at that, it's just a great example of it. Then what I'm going to do is just take these ones home, but not all of them were, but there was not really, oh, I forgot some over there. Not really, I mean, that's a nice size bulb, but, you know, they're all kind of this little dinky fiddly thing, you know. I've cleaned them up over there, and, I mean, they'll do, you know, but a bit disappointing, to be honest. And when I think, if I remember, and they were the Greek ones, they were bought just from a supermarket in this like little village, where the Italian ones were bought from like a farmer's shop. Now, make what you will of that, but maybe it was the bed, I don't know, but certainly even the good ones haven't, you know, and I don't think they would bulb up that quick, you know what I mean, a week or two. I think they'll put in the same time, but definitely with that little white rot thing is a bit of a bummer, but it's time to get something else in there. I'm not putting this on the compost bin. I'm just going to bag it up and take it home and put it in the wheelie bin. Oh. Now, if you like this gardening channel, do think about subscribing. That would be fantastic. It'll just let Google know that we're out here and we're hopefully doing a good thing. And like I say, you get on this garden channel, you get the very highs and you get the very lows and you get everything in between. And just come along and just, you know, enjoy it. Thank you. I think we'll stick a bit of red cabbage in here today. This is Roderick F1 that I'm putting in. Little bit of the fur or the hair to keep the slugs and snails. So there we go, a little bit of red cabbage for the coleslaws and everything like that, hopefully. I haven't put any bird net or anything on yet. I'm actually getting some that copper tape to come around, but I like that fur, this hair stuff, and it certainly, look at last night's rain, kind of, it swells up there, so hopefully it'll be okay. Now, I've seen a real problem in me polytunnel now. I mean, not problems, they're just like, this is gardening, do you know what I mean? And hopefully kind of you see it as well, you know what I mean? And you can't, not hopefully you get your disasters, but you see me, how I get over them. And most times you just pull the veg and put something else in its place. But one of me aubergines is really looking very sickly. Look at that one there. Now I'll wait till you know, use aubergine growers come back to us, but to me that looks like something's up, and I don't want it to kind of, you know, go to these ones. And even the ones I planted are looking way better. I mean, look, you know, but this thing, I'm thinking, do I pull it? I don't know what that is, to be honest. Something's attacking it. Let us know. We'll use aubergine fiends out there, and I'll put something else in its place. I'm not sure what though. I'll try to think what. Oh, I'm sure I could find something. Now I've got a plan. Because I've been holding off, and I'm not going to do it today. But this is me purple sprouting broccoli, and I need to kind of probably get it in there. But I need a nice big bed. Now, these are my kind of cabbagey beds. You know what I mean, the ones that are like my biggest one, should I say, apart from that one there. This bed has been an unlucky bed for me so far. Now I've got cabbages in this part of it, but if everyone remembers, it was a full calabrese, and even the one calabrese, it just hasn't kind of went particularly good anyways, and it's starting to flower there and just be pathetic, to be honest. So I'm thinking I might just move them cabbages and just make this the big kind of bed for the sprouting broccoli, you know, because sprouting broccoli you can kind of put it in now onwards, and I just think I might do that. Not today because I've got, you know, I can't be up here all the time. Let's have a look at me three sisters. Thank you very much for Native American. I didn't know that. Oh, and there was one comment. Who was it? Oh, who said it? And it was lovely the way, like, the Native Americans have been doing it long before Monty Don, Tony. And I thought, that just like, oh, okay. I love that. So there we go, there's me three, and yes, it's three sisters, not three princesses. There's two pumpkins in there, and there's some, I forget the bloody name, some climbing bean, purple climbing bean, and me sweet corn. And I would say there's been a lot of comments about them, but I would say about 80% of you have said great success. The others have just said it's been a knotty mess. Now I'll put money on it, I'll fall into that knotty mess camp. So we'll see, but bags of water. So I will do that. And I've actually got like a little sprinkler I can kind of put in the middle and just give out a little bit of water for that, so that might work. I'll tell you what's kicking off, mind you. We had a picking from them the other day there. My Marge too is really going strong there. Lovely, to be honest. So yes, yeah, I'm a little bit upset with the garlic, but it's not. I got a great batch from the other lot. You know, I can certainly dry the ones we've got. I'm more kind of unsure of that aubergine, to be honest. You know what I mean? It's a bit. That's a bit of a knock, because that's one of my main ones. You know what I mean? And they were looking so good, but there's definitely something away with that one in there. And pumpkin's coming on there. It's coming on well in that. And I love that kind of straw stuff now, just dampening down. Because I was using, and yeah, you know what I mean, your compost's never kind of perfect, but can you have a look? And you can see it's got like, I'm always seeming to be pulling out the bloody grass, and the grass then starts to grow here kind of thing, and it's a bit of a nightmare. But putting a bit of mulch down, especially this stuff, just seems to bind it all up. So, there, anyway. Well, there's a big... That's a quite nice sized tomato there. There we go. I'm trying to cheer me bloody self up here. Right, look after yourselves. Take good care.